Financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
Well, welcome back to the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show for over 6 years almost. No, almost.
Not quite. Knocking on that door. Knocking on that door, Don.
Okay.
I know you're getting all excited about it.
I am. Almost 6 years you've been with us here every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., sharing with you what you need to know, want to know, and should know about real estate, finance, your community, and so much more, with our goal of guiding you to personal financial wellness. And that was our initial goal and still is, and it's been a wonderful thing. We have been able to help so many of you in so many areas, not just with home financing. That's our expertise. You know, Gino and I alone have, close to 55 years of experience or so, a lot of years. And we've been able to help you with a lot of the partners. In fact, we have a partner coming on today that's going to be amazing.
We do, Don, and that's something that I know we discuss this often, but what we did is we had this show to help educate you, because the cost of bad advice is just way too expensive. And we saw so many people get bad advice prior to the Great Recession. And that's what it led to. Really, it was an accumulation of horrible advice in the mortgage industry, horrible advice in the real estate industry. And we wanted to make sure that that didn't happen again. So we invite you to join us here in our studio. Go to donandgino.com. Check us out. Hit the live streaming button, and you can see the Vault Media Studios. And what Don was referring to with the Vault is the Vault magazine. It's a group of professionals, America's professional resource group, that we've put together after 6 years of interviewing.
Over 1,000 interviews.
Ta-da!
Yeah, check out our YouTube channel on donandgino.com. There's over 1,000 interviews on our YouTube channel there. So click on the YouTube, and you can hit up anything: estate planning, college planning, financial planning, insurance planning, elder care. What else we got?
All kinds of stuff. I mean, the reality is it's helped us be better at our job, right? It's helped us. I can tell you right now, I know so much more about estates and estate laws and things of that nature. We've been able to structure more difficult deals with the help of Lisa Odom, for sure.
Without 100%. A doubt.
And we've also been able to identify clients that could use, some estate planning, or could use better financial planner. We've been able to refer some people over to Chris Ingram, and I feel
well, how much
pleased.
Education has he given us that a lot of you put so much effort and time in building your portfolio in your retirement account, but you don't protect it with life insurance or disability insurance, and one catastrophic event could eliminate all your hard work.
All your hard work. I mean, years and years of hard work. And, so reality is that we found out that these things you should do, but you don't do, and you keep putting them off. And again, we're going on a limb here, but saying it's selfish if you don't. It's absolutely selfish if you don't do this for your family, if you don't get a trust, life insurance, potentially disability insurance. That's up to you, but you're more likely to become disabled than you are to die. I don't know what the numbers are. I can't remember what they were, Don, but it was definitely more likely.
It happens. Well, Lisa Odom, who's our estate planner, said that she had numerous unfortunate situations. Widows that they didn't foresee it coming. They were accidents or health issues that just came about, and some of them were prepared, some were not prepared, and it was catastrophic for the family because they were not prepared for that. They just thought, I'll never die. I'll never have a health issue.
So our mission for 2017 is to help you take action.
Yeah.
And the first step is to pick up the phone, call one of our professionals, and just sit down with them and ask them questions. I mean, they're really nice people. They're great. They've become
real
friends
people.
of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We use all of them.
We do. We use all of them.
Every single one of them.
That's how we learned what the process is like, is by using every one of them. It's like the hair club for men.
Yes. We don't use that, obviously. Again, you can see that by going to donandgino.com. Click on the live streaming button, and you enter our studio. We got 3 HD cameras. We video this for you. And then we actually rolled this into making sure you get daily updates of what's really happening in the real estate and financial world, because the media usually contradicts themselves. One person or one media says this about a report, the other one twists it and says the opposite, depending on their political affiliations or the way they want to market it, or entertain you.
Yeah, look, so media is about buying eyeballs, and I realize we're part of the media. I'm not ignorant to that.
Oh, yeah, kind
of. But, our job, what you and I have set out to do, is to be non-political, to have no agenda, and to just dissect reports.
Right.
And, you say, well, you're in the real estate industry. Of course you're going to be pro-real estate. I am going to be pro-real estate as long as real estate is good.
And it's amazing right now. So the reason why we're babbling on about all this stuff is to let you know that we have multiple resources to help guide you to personal and financial wellness. Again, you go to donandgino.com. There's over 1,000 videos with interviews with some of the best professionals in all of Santa Cruz. We're talking most of them have between 15 to 30 or 40 years experience. We also have the Vault magazine. Actually, this whole group of individuals that Gino's talking about, these professionals that are just phenomenal people, we put them together, called America's Professional Resource Group. It's in one website called at aprgi.com. It's aprgi.com, as in America's Professional Resource Group, Inc. Go in there, and you will find all these great professionals.
Yeah, and so what they do is they help navigate, right? They help you navigate difficult conversations, sometimes difficult planning. Like you said, coming to the realization that someday you will die, and preparing for all that requires someone that has many years experience. And, like our guest today, over 30 years experience in the business. Almost everybody in the group's got at least 20 years experience. And that helps guide you. They've seen it all. They've seen a lot of things. And, if we don't mention anything about what's going on in the world today, it will seem like we pre-recorded this 6 years ago, or we were under a rock. Is it a little bit interesting right now in the media, Don?
Not at all. So
Boring?
On that note, that's why we also put together the National Real Estate Cafe. Because every week we try to give you, blurbs of what's happening in the markets and what's going on in the stock market and real estate market and financial markets and the community. And it wasn't enough. So now we do a daily blog. We do a daily video blog, 2 to 3 minutes long, very short and sweet, that dissect what the reports say or what's going on in the economy, what's going on with the news, and we actually tell you the truth, what's really happening. We don't just put any spins on it, because a report sometimes does not make a trend.
Right, and so what's most important is trends, because there's things that influence reports, but there's usually, when you look at trends, it's much more difficult to have anomalies when you're looking at trends. So we try to exclude the anomalies and identify the trends. One thing that we need to bring into light when we do the National Real Estate Cafe is that we're also bringing in a little bit of mortgage education this time around. We hadn't done that before, Don.
Yep.
But we're bringing in a little bit of product knowledge to the National Real Estate Cafe, so you know the difference between a conventional loan, an FHA loan, a VA loan. What does all that mean? So little by little, we'll be giving you little educational snippets there as well.
All right, and so now you can get the National Real Estate Cafe. We've been doing it for almost 2 years now, and we're very excited. We actually are hitting the big time. That's right. We want to reach out to more of you, so we now have a podcast, and we're on iTunes.
Thank goodness. It's been like one of those things on the checklist for a really long time. So
yes, and you should hear our voices. It's beautiful.
I don't know about all
we don't
that.
sing. We don't sing at all, but our daily video blogs are on iTunes now. So look up National Real Estate Cafe. You can pull it up and check it out. Very short and sweet. We have some fun with it, and we dissect the real numbers. When we come back, we're gonna break out what's happening, especially with now the Trump administration. There's a lot going on with that immediately, huh?
Yeah, immediately.
Actually, ever since the election.
Well, that was what was interesting, is like him or hate him, right? Really don't have a stance on the matter. But one of the conversations that came up, it's like, holy cow, he's doing what he said he was going to do. How do you deal with that?
Not everybody likes the way he's doing it, maybe, but he is taking action, which we've been pushing. This year is our call out this year is to help you take action, because a lot of you should be getting an estate plan. You should be double checking that your insurance is being handled correctly. You should have a financial planner that's helping you with your goals and so forth. I mean, we have a college planner. Anybody have kids that are going to go to college?
Oh my God, invaluable.
Yeah, Robert Schwartz with Premier College Guidance is phenomenal. He knows everything.
Right. So if you want to be more successful than most, I'm going to steal this from a friend of ours, then you have to do things that others can't or
won't.
All right. We'll be right back next segment, and we'll talk a little bit about what's going on in the United States.